Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Charles and you're watching Charles Salbox TV. For sure you've already seen the thumbnail and video title. So in today's video, we're going to be touching on ways to improve your jab. Now the jab is the most important punch in boxing, so this video is going to be paramount to your game. Let's get straight into it. Guys, the first thing that we want to touch on is your boxing stance. Now the boxing stance is the foundation of how you position yourself before you throw any punch. So it has to be an effective and efficient position to throw from. So the first thing that I want to do is take my left foot forward and then I position my left foot slightly out to the left with the heel. Then I bring the heel of my back foot and I position it directly behind the toe on the left foot. Now I raise the heel slightly, okay, and then I place about 60% of my weight on the back foot. So you want to shift your hip, not your shoulders back, but your hip slightly back, have both knees bent. So this is your stance in terms of your legs. Now with the torso, you want to bring your shoulder over towards your chin, okay, and leave your left hand in front of your shoulder, okay. And now you want to bring your right hand up to your chin as so, okay. So in this position you have a traditional Cuban stance for your boxing, okay, and this is obviously from the orthodox stance. So from here is where we want to throw a punch. Now the first idea behind the jab is that obviously it's the longest range punch with the left hand for the orthodox fighter. So we don't step with the left foot, but we propel the whole body, the entire body and the left leg with the right foot. So we want to push from the preloaded right leg forwards, okay? So that's the first thing that we want to do. We want to drill that. So there, 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 there. Pivot twice. Again, there, 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 there. Now once we've performed the pushes several times, we're ready to engage the feet in the correct manner. Now the reason why we want to push with the back foot and not step with the front foot is because this will reveal our intentions to our opponent. We'll be telegraphing our intentions to throw the jab if we're moving the left leg. So we don't want to do this, we want to do this. We cover the same distance, you know, with both movements, but we don't telegraph to our opponent our intentions, okay? Because our back foot is the thing that is being engaged, our opponent doesn't see that. They will, however, see if we lunge forward or step forward with our front foot. So we want to preserve all of the responsibility of moving forward to the push in the back foot. The next thing that we want to do to improve the jab is actually the defense for the jab. Whenever we propel ourselves forward, we either want to catch, parry, or block. So these three different means of defense that we can employ whilst throwing the jab have their pros and cons. The block is good because you cover the target area, so you have a high chance of blocking the punch. You take the full brunt of the punch. You also impede your vision. When you block, you cannot use this hand anymore. When you catch the punch, you're able to throw with the same hand after. With the catch, you're not taking the full brunt of the punch on the head, which is what the block does. But with the catch, you do require a bit more accuracy to defend against punches. So with the parry, you're deflecting the punch over your shoulder. So the momentum from the punch is not absorbed in your body. It's deflected over your shoulder, so their momentum will still carry on, enabling you to strike back with a lot more ease. Also with the parry, your vision is not inhibited because you're deflecting the punch over your shoulder as you throw your jab. So with the parry, the only drawback is that it requires a high degree of precision to pull off. So the parry is very risky, but it will have an immense payoff if performed correctly. Another thing that you can do to improve your jab is to engage your body so that there's a good transfer of the initial force from the back foot through your body and then into the extension of the jab. To improve that efficiency of the jab, You'll need to engage and coordinate the muscles so that the body is firm once you propel yourself from the back foot. So obviously, this is something that I do as I move forward. I don't want to have my body flopping like this, okay? What I want to do is have my body firm, okay? Boom, 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 ba, okay? So once you engage your muscles to perform a firm jab, the force that you create from the back foot will be transmitted more efficiently throughout the body and not lost at the joints. So now we're at the part where we're understanding what the arm is responsible for. So in essence, the jab starts from the back foot, and the energy that you create from the back foot through the force from the floor is then transmitted through the arm. So you want to treat the jab as being more of something that flows through the body and then is just extended throughout the arm, okay? So when we throw the jab, we initially want to improve our targeting. So you don't want to engage the muscles within the arm too early to generate too much momentum that offsets any real targeting of the jab. You want to keep the arm loose and then, boom, extend it forward, not bring it back and then try to force it through, okay? That momentum that you create by bringing it back only works against what the body has produced, okay, through the feet, okay? So what you want to do is just extend the arm out from the push of the back foot, boom, and then you will engage your muscles near the end point of the extension. Okay, again, boom, okay, boom, okay. Now we'll start to engage the muscles about this position and then tense, okay. Boom, 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 okay. Do you see that I'm not bringing the arm back? I'm not retracting the arm before the punch. Boom, I just extend forward, boom, ba. Too often with beginners, they tend to seize up and bring the arm back and then force it through, okay? That's more of an arm punch, but if you want to transmit what you've created from the back foot through your body and then into the arm, all you need to do is just extend the arm, boom, okay, boom. That will improve your technique and limit your telegraphing as well. Now to finish with the jab, you'll need to develop a sense of torque, and that will be by rotating the fist, okay, into the punch, okay? So when you're just at that point of impact, boom, you want to rotate your arm, thereby bringing your shoulder up for extra defense, and then establishing rotational energy within the punch. This will maximize the power and the energy that is transferred to your opponent through that punch. So obviously you will have kinetic and then also rotational energy that you transmit to your opponent. And then that will maximize the impact of that punch. Just to recap, the back foot, responsible for initially propelling you, limiting what your front foot is doing. The defense that you will have, obviously with the catch, the block, or the parry, keeping the body firm as opposed to rigid will improve the transmission of the force that you send to your opponent. And the extension of the arm, trying to maintain the extension as opposed to retraction and then extension. Once you've extended the arm, trying to rotate to develop the torque within the punch. So you want to implement all of these 5 things within your training to improve your jab and to make your jab more efficient. These things will improve the biomechanics that you use to target when you're throwing your jab. So if you implement all of these things, I'm sure in training and in sparring, your jab will be one of a kind. And they always say that your right hand can take you around the block, but your jab will take you around the world. So make sure you drill this religiously and consistently. Okay guys, that's the end of the video. I hope you've enjoyed watching it. Please hit me back in the comment section if you think I've missed something, and also any video suggestions, please leave them within the comments. This video is going to be very important for anyone attempting to transition into the sport as a beginner, so please share the video and make their lives easier. If you've enjoyed watching the video, please leave a like, and yeah, just hit that like button. Last but not least, please hit that subscribe button so that you can enjoy more of my content, and hit that notification bell so you can stay informed of any new content when it drops. Okay guys, so I've got to head off now. I've got some amateurs to train downstairs, so I'm gonna see you guys in my next video. Peace.